Hi, I'm Joe Rourke, and I'm here today to talk to you about performance dashboards and how you can exclude data from your service workbook. Now, our service workbooks include all active tickets for the last 10 weeks. This includes tickets that were created or completed or tickets that are currently open. Now, you may want to exclude tickets that are not related to specifically a help desk or the data that you want to actually trend. This may include queues of recurring tickets, ticket types of like a post-sale queue, ticket types that indicate that it is a sales-related issue or an internal issue. Now, on the Config tab of the Service Workbook, we provide a section for an advanced where clause. When you click on the Update Where Clause button, you're presented with the following form. And in the form, you can enter in the SQL statement to filter out your results. Now, the most common thing that people want to do is they want to filter out queues. So what we've provided is we've provided you the actual statements that you would use based on what you needed to filter out. Because what we're really doing is we're modifying the SQL statement that the workbook uses to go out to the data warehouse. And we're adding this onto the where clause. So for queues, you would indicate wh_q dot q_name, and you could say in with an in list, or you could say not in with the list of queues that you not want to use. What's also presented here are the list of if you want to use issue type or sub-issue type or status or source. Really, any of the fields that are part of the select statement can be used to filter out that level of information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over into a demonstration section, and I will share my desktop. And this is a demonstration version of Service Workbook for weekly analysis. I'm going to go over to the Config tab. And one of the things you'll see here is that, again, on the Config tab, if I go down, you'll see that there is a section for a where clause. And there's currently not an advanced where clause set up. And if I go over to the ticket analysis page, one of the things we'll take a look at, and we'll look at queues as a primary example. We'll go up and look at the list of queues, and you'll see here's the list of queues that I have, one of which is post-sale. So if I'm doing help desk, I probably don't want to include the post-sale tickets. So let's go over onto the config. I will put in that I want to update the where clause, and now I'll just use that statement wh_q dot q_name, and I could get not equal, but I'll say not in, and a single quote, and we'll say post sale. And now we'll say update the where clause, and it'll prompt you for your password if you haven't stored the password with the system. I have a copy of it here. And then we'll say the data warehouse query has been modified with your SQL statement. Please do the refresh button to refresh the data. If I go over to the ticket analysis page, one of the things you'll see now is that the post-sale ticket has no data. So basically, we've updated, and basically there is no data that's associated with the post-sale queue, and that's not being brought in. And that's as simple as it is in order to update the where clause. What you can also do is if you'll actually notice that there is now the queue over there on the ticket analysis page. Someone would have to, if they didn't want to include the post-sale queue, they could hide it and not have that be information that's currently viewable. What you could also do is go over to the config and choose to set up the workbook and put that advanced where clause right when you're setting up the workbook. And then all the information that we gather in terms of the initial configuration won't take into account any of those tickets. So as we're determining what issue types or sub-issue types or priorities or sources or whatever information that we use in terms of the overall setup information, it would be excluded based on putting in an advanced where clause when you actually do the initial configuration. So those are the two examples. So it shows you basically excluding out a queue name. Again, these are the other types of queries that you could use. You're going to use the names as they're being used within Autotask. You could use the source name. You could use a status name, sub-issue type, queue information. Now, it may be that you need some help with the advanced where clause. You can contact customer support if you need assistance. What they'll be asking for is what is it that you're looking to exclude, or what is it that you're looking to exclude, and they can help you with the statement to place that statement in and filter your data. So that is a quick roll-up on how you would configure your workbooks to exclude information. You actually can go out to bizworkbooks.com and we'll have additional training videos on selected topics. Thank you very much.